Welcome to Real Talk with AV. I'm your host, Anthony Valentine, and we just got news that Brian Daboll has been fired as head coach of the New York Giants. Now, this has been long overdue. Again, another fourth quarter collapse and a game they should have won. I wasn't expecting for them to win. It was a winnable game, though. Said that in my last video. And so, altogether, Brian Daboll's record is 20-40-1. Again, he started out 2-8. He's not winning any football games. And I think this is long overdue. This should have actually happened at the end of last season. And I understand why it didn't happen. I don't agree with it. However, he was able to find the next quarterback for the New York Giants going forward. Kudos to him. However, I also believe that this needs to go one step further and that they need to fire defensive coordinator Shane Bowen as well. I don't understand how Joe Shane, the general manager, can keep Shane Bowen on his staff as defensive coordinator. This is, I believe, the third game where the New York Giants have a 90% chance or better to win the game going in the fourth quarter, yet they failed to win. And so a lot of this falls on Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator. So I also think that he should be fired as well, him and Daboll. Now, we talk about people losing their jobs and things of that nature. I truly believe that Brian Daboll, as an offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, he'll be fine. He'll have another job in the NFL. I don't believe that he's head coach material, and that's okay. Not everyone can be a head coach. You have individuals that are great coordinators, that are great quarterback coach, linebackers coach, and so forth. So therefore, I believe that that's his niche, and he doesn't have what it takes to be a head coach. However, I strongly believe that they need to take this a step further and fire Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator. Now, reports coming out that I saw from the NFL Network is that Mike Kafka is going to be the interim head coach. And so that kind of makes sense. I don't think that he'll get the job of head coach. I know that he's been interviewed previously from other teams for the head coaching, and he's been a finalist, I believe. I think this also gives other teams a view into how Mike Kafka might call games, how he might be as a head coach. But it also gives the New York Giants the ability now to start searching for head coach. However, I'm a little skeptical on that because Joe Shane is still the general manager. I strongly believe he needs to go. They can't keep him on as the general manager. But let's wait and see what happens. I don't think now that Brian Daboll was let go, that they will let go of Joe Shane. And so it seems like, well, I'm leaning towards they might keep Joe Shane, but I hope not. I hope that this is his last season and we're just able to turn everything over to a new regime. And so I just wanted to come on here, let everyone know that the New York Giants are moving away from Brian Daboll as a head coach. It was a winnable game yesterday. They shouldn't have lost that game. I understand that there's a lot of folks out there that are in Brian Daboll's corner. Again, I have no ill will towards Brian Daboll. I don't know the man. I just know that as a head coach, he wasn't good enough. He might be great as a coordinator, quarterbacks coach, and I wish him the best. However, it's time for the New York Giants to move on and move forward. Well, folks, be kind and be good to one another. Thank you. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Have a good one, folks. Bye.